Hey there everybody, welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today we are checking out the Kershaw Injection 3.0. We're going to look at this thing in an EDC format because that's really what this baby was made for, produced for, and is going to be perfect at home, riding in your pocket, around town, going grocery shopping, going to your job, going to the office, around your house for utility tasks. It can inject some definite EDC into your daily life. So let's just go ahead, test it out, check it out, look at the specs, and see if this is a good purchase for you. So the handle length on the Injection 3.0 is 4 inches even, so 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle, 7 inches overall. It weighs in at 3.3 ounces, which is a pretty good carry weight. I would have liked to see that like right at 3, would have been awesome. But it's got these machined G10 handle scales, which is really nice. So they're very smooth. You're not really gonna get any traction on the handles themselves. And then you can see these little cuts in here. I really would have liked to see those machined and popped out, because then you could have, just moved the weight down a little bit, brought the weight down a little bit lower, but they are not. They're solid, and you can just see the liner, the steel liners in there. Then you got that Zytel spacer back there as well with that concealed lanyard hole. So you're gonna have to kind of feed your paracord through there if you're gonna do a lanyard, but that's really nice, concealed. Again, very slim profile, really like the handle design. Feels good in my large size hands, very, very comfortable, but again, no traction. It just kind of has this little groove right here, and that's it. No jimping along the spine. Really nice and flat though, so you're gonna get really nice cutting traction on there, for a push down cut, but no stabbing traction. If you're gonna stab, you can easily, ride up and really hurt yourself. But very nice, smooth, just feels very good in your hand. Again, great for EDC tasks when you are carrying, using, and holding the Injection 3.0 and the 3.5 will be the exact same style of handle when you're rocking either one of these for EDC. It's just fantastic. So the pocket clip on this Injection 3.0 is really nice, very strong engraved Kershaw on the side there. Really nice. It won't flex very much, just got a little bit of a flare so you can get it inside your pocket. With the smooth machine G10, it's going to slide in and out of your pocket really nice and smooth. Again, for the average EDC, for dockers, dress pants, jeans, it's going to be perfect. It gives you enough retention that it won't fall out of your pocket, but it's not going to destroy your pockets and trash your pants basically. Tip up only, left or right, so perfectly ambidextrous for both lefties and righties, and just really well designed. Rides medium, I'd say. It's not super deep ride, but it's definitely not a high ride either. I'll show you it in my pants now. You can see it here riding in the pocket, really nice, very unobtrusive. It's not bulky. It goes down to about right here in my pocket is where it ends with the 3.0 that has a 4-inch handle. Just really nice, very easy to grab, pull out, use, close it back up, slide it into place. Nice and easy, not going to destroy your pocket whatsoever. You can see with this full flat grind on this Injection, it just cuts right through cardboard. Very nice, smooth cuts, doesn't drag. Just very, very nice. And that HCR 13 MOV steel, it's going to hold a good edge for a good amount of time before you're going to have to resharpen it. And it's going to be very easy for you to resharpen when it does come time for that. Here's this 3/8 heavy duty cord. Again, I just love full flat grinds, FFGs. It's so nice. I'm putting no pressure on this cord, and we are just slicing through it. You're got to cut something for your truck. You're tying up your Christmas tree. Tying down some luggage, whatever. This Injection is just amazing at slicing. That's what it's designed for. That's what it excels at, and it's got a good enough tip that if you need to kind of get into something and cut, it'll do that no problem. But this heavy-duty nylon cord is no match for the Injection 3.0. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at the blade on the Kershaw Injection 3.0. 3.0 stands for how long the blade is. It's 3 inches even, made out of Chinese HCR 13 MOV, which Kershaw does a great job with. It's on all their budget models, and it does a great job. Holds an edge for a good amount of time. It's going to resharpen with really easy, and basically is like a poor man's OS 8. So it's going to hold an edge about the same. On this particular model, yep, you guessed it, we got an FFG, full flat grind. It's awesome. It's going to slice just so well. I have really enjoyed cutting with this injection. It's just awesome. Got that very classic drop point design, just a classic style blade, razor sharp. You got a really good tip there, so you're going to be able to get in there, do your delicate stuff, but still strong enough, you know, that you're not worried about chipping and breaking that tip. And it's just really, really well designed. And I would say that for 3 inches, it's just perfect for your EDC tasks around town, around the house. You know, it's going to be able to process a little bit of food, you know, if you're cutting open some packaging, slicing your apple or fruit, you know, different things like that. It will be able to do that very easily for you. The Kershaw Injection 3.0, perfect blade design, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and look at the deployment as well as the lockup here on this Injection 3.0. You can look at these thumb studs, and they're really machined really well. They're far away from the handle, which is nice, really high and pronounced, so it's going to be really easy for you to purchase. They have a little bit of texturing, and just as you hold the knife, it really feels like a custom. You know, Rexford is the guy that designed this blade, and he's made some really nice high-end customs, and that's what's really nice when you're holding this blade. It feels like a much more expensive knife, just with the details, than what you're paying for it around 30, 35 bucks. So with the deployment, you just grab one of those thumb studs. I don't even have to whip my wrist. It opens up really nice, smooth like butter. I mean, it reminds me of Spyderco, Benchmade type of deployment. I mean, it is just so smooth. No open assist, you know, it's just a manual folder. That thumb stud is perfect on either side for both lefties and righties. So it's totally ambidextrous in that way, which is awesome. And then when you whip it open, you got those bronze bushings in there, which is really nice. You know, that's going to be really nice and strong. And then you got this really nice thick liner lock right in here that hits 50% of the blade dead on. No blade play left, right, up and down. Very solid lockup, and just really well designed for both deployment and use. And you're not worried about it, you know, collapsing on you because it's a thin, weak liner. That's a very strong liner, very smooth, very easy, fun to deploy. Barely even have to get it going, and that sucker just whips out. So the deployment and lockup is superb for EDC use. All right, everybody, so in conclusion, this Injection 3.0, in my opinion, is an extremely classy, well-designed gentleman's EDC knife. I mean, you're going to love using it. The materials are great. It's good quality. The lockup is really nice. The thumb studs and the actuation is really smooth. The full flat grind. Just everything about this knife I really enjoy using. Even the weight at 3.3 is not bad at all for EDC. It's not going to destroy your pockets. The pocket clip is tip up. I mean, just a manual 3-inch folder. It is fantastic at between 30 and 35 bucks. A home run, in my opinion. Now, with that being said, I'm not even going to review the Injection 3.5 because it weighs in at, I believe, 4.4 ounces and is the exact same design, just a half an inch longer. And that's really heavy, 4.4 ounces for a full size, in my opinion, should be either wilderness or tactical knife. And this is purely an EDC like we've talked about. You're not going to be carrying this into the woods, though it could do that. But it's just not designed well for that. The traction is much better for just EDC tasks. You're not going to be using this as a self-defense tactical blade. Not going to happen. So this is the one you want to purchase. I would not recommend the 3.5 just because of the weight and the size in your pocket. It just really doesn't lend itself to be all that great. It's too big for EDC, and it doesn't have the traction capabilities for wilderness or tactical use. So this is the one you want to go for, 3.0. Home run here at Gideon's Tactical. I would highly recommend this blade. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.